Here's some of the footage from this dash camera so you can get an idea of what to expect. Obviously, the thing that's most unique about this is that it does have 4 cameras. So depending on what you want a dash camera for, this can basically suit every need. Now with these side cameras here, you can move them all the way to the back or all the way to the front. And you can even move them a little bit side to side depending on what the angle is for this camera. But the really nice thing about this is, say you are an Uber or Lyft driver and you want full coverage outside and inside. If you want to get the passengers inside, you can change one of these cameras around to point straight back. Or if you want the cameras to point out, so if you get T-boned or something like that, you can get coverage for that. But the nice thing is this is as easy to set up as any dash camera. You just kind of plop it on the windshield, plug it in, and you're good to go. This was sent to me so I could make this video. Let me show you what you get with this and how to set this up. This is the model D4. Here is everything that comes with the dash cam. I'll just point out a few things that you should be aware of. The first thing is these films are what you want to put on your windshield before you put the adhesives of the camera on. That way it's a lot easier to take it off if you need to, and you won't damage your windshield or have gunk stay on there. This is powered by USB-C. But for the rear camera, it has this kind of, I think this is 2.5 millimeter jack. So you'll plug this into the main dash cam unit for the rear camera. It does come with a couple extra adhesives. So if you ever do need to take it off, you can put it on later. But let's go ahead and plug this in and check out what the menu is like. Before installing a dash cam, I always recommend that you plug it in beforehand so you can get the settings exactly how you want it. It's just a lot easier doing it in a setting like this than when you're in your car. But here are the navigation buttons on here if you do need to program this in your car. And this does come with a TF card. It's right here, 128 gigabytes. The first thing it will ask is to format the SD card, and then once you do that, it takes you to this menu. So let's have a look at the menu. Now I don't want to go over everything. I'll just kind of navigate through this so you can see what all the settings are, and I'll talk about the things that I think are a bit more important. If you do want to download the app, you can go here to get the QR code. And the name of the app is Vidgear Dashcam Viewer. This does have voice commands. So here's a list of the commands. So if you want to see, for example, the rear camera or the front camera, you can easily switch to that. Or if you want to use the app, you can turn Wi-Fi on or off. Let's go ahead and turn on Wi-Fi. By default, the speed unit is in miles per hour. If you need to flip any of the cameras, you can flip the camera. You can change the date format. Now I always prefer having the year first, so we'll go ahead and switch it to that. And if we have a look at the resolution, by default it's 4K 1080p 1080p 1080p. If you want to save more files on the storage, you can go to 2K. As far as the installation for this goes, it's just like any other dash camera. You use the little film that it comes with, put that on the windshield, then you put this on the film, kind of adjust the angles, make sure they're how you want it. And then with the rear camera, you just feed the wire to go all the way around the back. You put the film on and then put the adhesive on after that. I always like to plug this in before I stick it on the windshield just to make sure that I have it the right way, because it's not always clear which way this is supposed to go. As far as the menu items are concerned, it has all the features that you would expect to find on just about any dash camera. And then if you want to know what the video quality is like, I'm just going to show you here. This is the actual footage coming straight from the SD card. Now everything is scaled down to 1080p. That's what I'm rendering this video in. But this should still give you a good idea of what the video quality is like in different situations, and kind of give you an idea of what each of the different cameras is like. If you don't already have a dash camera, it's really something you ought to get. You can't predict if you're ever going to get in an accident, but one thing you can do is make sure if you do get in an accident and it's not your fault, if you have a dash camera like this, it's really easy to prove that it's not your fault. You have every single angle you can imagine with this camera. You can go to the side, you can go in front, you can go in back. There really isn't an area where someone could hit you where you won't have it documented. So overall, fantastic dash camera if you want full coverage. Highly recommend it.